Everyone, thank you very much for watching the show this morning. Now, we've got a quick clip I want to show you from Next Adventure Paddle Sports Center. Went over to take the first look at the new Pro Angler 12 from Hobie. Had to have camo, and I need it rigged up to where we can use it, right? I'm going to use it on the rivers, some of the rivers. I'd really like to figure out how to use it on a small one without killing myself. That might be interesting. But, of course, then lakes, right? I'm going to love this thing. And I'm going to use it for duck hunting. They're so versatile with these kayaks, the way that Hobie designs them, the way they're built, the way their pedals are. It's just a really trick system, and I'm super glad to finally be able to put one together. But take a look at this quick video clip. I'm here with Deke and some of his friends from Hobie. We got Chris and CJ, who works here at Next Adventure Paddle Sports Center. I finally have an opportunity to see my very own Pro Angler 12, the perfect setup for anything that we do here in the Northwest to chase fish around, but I'm also going to rig one of these things for duck hunting. I would assume that the Hobie accessory is extensive as far as different options.
Very extensive. It's endless where you can rig these up to.
Really?
Yeah.
And
let's see if we can push that.
One of the nice things is also it's very versatile. You were talking about going hunting and fishing.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the rails and the joints that they use to hold these things together, to hold all the gear on there,
yeah,
you can just swap the things out.
So this time of year, it's we're going into the springtime. We're still chasing steelhead currently. So not a lot of uses to use it on the river right now, but we got spring Chinook fishing that's coming up on the Columbia River and the Willamette River. First and foremost, I need to know where I'm at and how deep the water is. And I know that you guys use Loran fish finders and Hobie products to mount those. How do you actually do that, and how would you recommend that we actually do that?
So Hobie has a great relationship with Lowrance, and all their boats do come transducer ready, essentially. So there's a fancy little plate that goes on the bottom of the boat. The transducer sits on top of it, so it's completely flush. It's nice and recessed.
Okay.
Don't have to worry about running over rocks if you go still out fishing somewhere shallow or dragging the boat around. Hobie has it all set up so that the wires will come up through an insert that's already in the boat, and then we'll decide which side to put your fish finder on, and it's already pre-drilled for both sides. If you want to swap it later, it takes 5 minutes. So
yeah, and the Pro Anglers, obviously, Pro Angler kind of gives it away. It's set up for fishing. This was the thought process behind this particular boat. It's a little bit wider than some of the other ones that are out there, so you're a little bit more stable. You got a lot of options as far as accessories, just like you mentioned, Loran. What would be something that would be a must-have? Fish finder, for most of us, is a must-have. What would be right there with it?
In the Northwest, the most part, it's the rod holders. While Hobie provides some flush mount rod holders on here, the type of trolling we're doing, generally running Scotty or other brand rod holders up front. You want those rods to lay out nice. So we put them on the H-reel. The H-reel, same place we'll put the fish finder, just clamps right on, slides on, and we can move them, adjust them, move them from side to side.
So the H-rail really is what gives you a lot of ability to change the configuration of this boat. Well, other than the fact that obviously this is designed for fishing purposes, this has changed a little bit. Can you tell everybody what's happened to the Mirage Drive? What's the big changes?
Like I said, last year we added the MD 180. So you got the red for reverse and then green for forward, and it's a simple pull of the lever, just like that. Cool. Just like that.
So now you can go from forward propulsion. You don't have to grab a paddle. You don't have to do anything. You get in trouble, you're sliding into something too quickly. Pull the tab, go into reverse like a car. Start kicking, it'll stop you.
Exactly. And it's just as efficient going backwards as it is forwards.
Very interesting. But we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot of accessories that I need to figure out that's going to be right. From the H-rail accessories from Hobie. Obviously, we need to figure out the right mount for the Loran. And probably that H-bar that you've got, I'm going to need that to stand up in for duck season. You got blinds that you got to figure out if you're going to use it for duck hunting. So there's a lot that we need to figure out, and from what they tell me, you're the guy that can help me with all those things, and of course the folks at Next Adventure can do that as well. There won't be any issues with getting it set up the right way, and if you want to actually see this boat rigged up the way it's supposed to be, when it's all finished with fish finder, rod holders, the H-bar, and if you're curious about what that is, you'll see me fall out of this thing at some point in time thinking that that's going to hold me. I'm wrong, right? That they're going to actually hold me.
It's actually a roll bar.
Oh, it's a roll bar. Perfect. I'll take 2 of them. But you can actually see it at the Pacific Northwest Sportsmen Show this year over at the Expo Center, where I'm going to be at your booth. on Saturday from, I believe, 3:30 to 4:30, going over this and checking it out for the first time with all the accessories on it. Can we do an outdoor GPS package? Like if somebody wanted to come in and go, I want it set up just like that one is set up, can you do that?
Gosh, for you?
Yeah.
I think we could do that.
Because people will come in, they're going to see it, and then go, okay, well, I want that fish finder, you know.
That's a great idea. We'll put that together, and maybe we can even have that at the show so people can understand what the whole outfitting package would go for.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's been something that I've been looking forward to with working with Hobie for many years now, to have a chance to have a boat rigged up the way I want it rigged up, to do the things that I want to do with it, and then now the hard part, getting it around town. So it's going to be new accessories on the truck as well, but lots of fun with this thing, and hopefully you have a chance to come see us at the Pacific Northwest Sportsman Show, see the final product, and then, of course, come in here and get one for yourself. Really, it's very exciting. It's one of those, again, it's just one of those tools that we can use in the Northwest to do a lot of different things, from fishing and hunting, and overall just getting out and having fun, right? So definitely check us out. If you go over to that Pacific Northwest Sportsman Show, you can come see me between me. Thanks, Cole. You can come and see me and Dave at our booth on Saturday morning from 11 to 3 at the Pacific Northwest Sportsman Show. That's this upcoming Saturday. Believe it or not, less than a week away now. Come by, say hello. After that, I'm going to be over at the Next Adventure Hobie booth from 3:30 on, I guess, for a little while, because I want to check out the boat myself. I want to see all the accessories on it, how it's all going to finalize, and I'm sure there'll be some adjustments that are going to need to be made. But you heard me make mention that I'm going to have to do something to the truck. Well, the best part about Next Adventure is they got everything, you know, from the boats to the gear and everything you need for it. But Rack Attack is right next to them, which is the place that's going to install the roof rack. And I got to figure out how an old man is going to get that boat. I'm kidding. It should be pretty interesting. I'm really excited about it, if you couldn't tell. Anyway, when we come back, we're going to jump right back to the phone lines. Ladies first. Julie is from Ridgefield. She has a question about walleye, but since we were just talking about Next Adventure, let's do a giveaway. Fifth caller right now, 855-352-7669. I'm going to send you a Next Adventure hat, a Next Adventure beanie, and a Next Adventure headlamp, which are actually really bright. I was kind of interested with that because I actually, you know, ended up with one, just believe, you know, somehow. But we're going to send you that prize back right to your front door. That's a gift from the folks at Next Adventure. We will be back with more Outdoor GPS in just a couple of minutes. Don't go.